Ladies and gentlemen.
Come right up.
Good
It's
men.
a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better
Poor or
meat
rich,
anywhere.
old or young, there's something
Have
here
a look at these
for
cucumbers. They'll stay for
magical
all
ointments.
Yeah.
Buy them before someone else does.
Jesus, it's not as shallow as it looks. Yeah.
Hey!
Please don't take this personally.
Wait! 这是一笔生意。
What? Do
God be with you.
How goes the work, man?
Getting there,
What are you doing here?
You're in an engraver.
Yeah, but engraving...
Oh, we engrave wood and stone.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master.
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case.
I see.
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today.
Jesus Christ.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is...
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next... In any case, why the interest, are you?
Something like that.
May I ask?
I have a message for...
A message? Who would be interested in that waste? About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly.
Ah. Does Florian have any...
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However,
A woman from the...
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my...
Do you have any idea why she did...
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have...
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Ah!
Mother of God. You look like you've been...
I hear you're at odds with a...
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my...
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath. and Esther with it. She doesn't, and suddenly I hear screams. So I run out and I see the...
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it...
Where can I find this Florian?
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine...
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some...
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised...
I'd like to know more about the kid.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to make you...
And what is it you'd like?
I'd like that.
I'm sure you'll be extreme. Good luck, then.
My respects to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the...
My name's Henry, and I'm making...
And what do you want from...
Straight to the point then? All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail...
Don't bother.
I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing...
I don't give a fuck about my...
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I...
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me.
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something...
If Rapiter finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapiter first. He's here in town?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left.
Where will I find?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start.
Why?
Because we have to lure him out.
I have my doubt.
How did you hand over the...
Rapita waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go.
More punch dice.
They wear out over time.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then...
I suppose I'd better go.
Go. May the Lord watch over you.
That kidnapped girl you talked...
Esther. Yes.
Very well. I'll bring back your...
Really?
I said I would, didn't I?
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and...
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up.
Goodbye.
We got £2.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What's going on there? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the...
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Had enough.
Come here, Lily Liver!
To arms! Get up!
Bring it!
You're dead!
I'm gonna enjoy this! Who's there? What have we got here? Entertainment, great. Hey, who's there? Alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
What do you...
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves.
It's not Florian's fault.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more...
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose...
What have we here?
My God, what happened to you?
I found that Esther.
I know. Back already.
You're welcome.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
Is there anything interesting?
Well, there's two good-for-nothings from Scarlets who are a thorn in my side. It's one thing sympathy. I'll catch them red-handed sooner or...
Is there anything interesting?
It's so peaceful.
Is there an...
It's so...
Good luck to you.
Good health to you, sir. Good luck to you.
My respects to you.
I'm looking for an odd jobber.
From Murho yet? I haven't seen him yet today, but he comes...
Ah. Are there any problems around?
Well, there was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some relics. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to Ledechko, I believe. And it occurs, of course, it's your own Skalitz folk need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. Talked to Johanka a few times. I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan who'd lighten her load. That's all I can think of.
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about.
Good day to you. What are you alive?
That's me.
I have your father's last...
So my old man.
Not yet, but...
That is certainly interesting to hear. But let me ask you this. Anyway, the old miser won't leave me even a bit.
He's disinherited you.
Go back home.
People come to see things differently on the...
By Christ, who are you anyway? You sound like...
You don't have to go back for good, but you...
To hell with it.
My pleasure.
Farewell.
God's bless.
God be with you.
How's it going? Take care.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Why are you just
Why not? Admire people just do not appreciate.
Does the name Rapporteur?
Rapporteur, use.
Admiring the view, my arse.
Ha! I've been more impressed.
Fuck you. Look, you little jester. I'm investigating.
Hang on! What's all this about? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make...
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapatus.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen gro... Damn it! Now what? In any case, thanks for the information.
Ah!
God!
Do you work any copper?
Why do you are?
I'm looking into a few.
Looking into things?
I'm on the trail of a gang of count.
Well, that's a serious...
Aha. What can you tell me about this?
Well, there's Mikesh. And then there's Master Otter. He...
So back to that copper, Master Black.
What?
I grew up in a smithy. And
What do you mean?
I've never yet seen a forge where they work...
We have a lot to do.
Really? And what about that smell? Like...
All right. I suppose there's no point lying.
Why?
Pays me good money. And the...
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed a shot.
And did they ever tell you who they were?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's not...
If you lie down with Dot...
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with...
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vit, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. But for that...
Well, that doesn't sound... About that copper.
I told you everything I've got to say. I made you not.
I'll be on my way.
I can't wait.
What's your plan?
Otter's busy making a very pretty suit of armour for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that...
And how am I supposed...
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armour.
And what do I get out?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper.
Agreed. I'll get to work.
Wonderful. Go to Otter first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armour to you. Goodbye. Take care.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Goodbye.
Rare merchandise from all over the world. And pieces of cloth all the way from the Holy Land.
Huh.
Carrots and
What?
apples picked
Of
today.
course,
Put a
my
smile on your
dream.
face.
All right.
That dream. Yes,
Salami,
that dream.
sausages, meat of all shapes,
And that's supposed-
sizes,
Oh, well,
and flavours.
what's your name?
Oh.
Henry. So, Henry.
First, tell me.
Me?
Carrots that'll make you and
I
your
am an
family happy.
unworthy,
Onions
low,
that'll
and
make you
miserable
cry.
servant of
Carrots
Providence.
that'll keep evil spirits
Without
at bay.
home or kin, I ointments,
Lean, fatty,
relics.
marbled, meats of all kinds.
What exactly?
Oh, a lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic.
That's a pretty.
That's why God has...
Good men.
No, I
good
def-
wives.
A shame.
Come have a look.
But perhaps
Don't be
Providence
shy.
shall...
You'll never see such fine meats.
Jesus Christ.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions.
I changed my mind.
Wonderful. Oh,
So, how?
with a test,
Oh.
I have my eye.
But just so we're clear,
Who said anything
you said these are valuable.
valuable for me? Because I know their power and...
No.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius.
Bloody hell. About that tooth. It's gonna be slightly more
I know. Yes, it would be...
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives
Come
by
right
the
up.
monastery.
It's a
And it
feast
just
for
so-
your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to
How
resist.
did you find-
You'll not find
as
better
it happened-
meat anywhere.
And how am I supposed?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of...
Wouldn't that be
Garlic
It
soup for
is,
the winter,
and
onion soup for
it
the
isn't.
spring,
If I
asparagus
sell
taste
that
of
tooth as the
food
tooth
for
of
a
Saint
Our Lord's
Procopius,
tasting.
then
Good
it
on
certainly...
bread and for
Does it
frying.
really matter
Come
whose
and
tooth?
get it,
Of
fine
course it
people,
does.
and pork
The
crackling
name
too. A
Procopius
joy
in
to
this
taste.
holy land is shrouded with mystical power.
Fine.
Wonderful.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little
This topping-
lass. Come
You're
and
not
buy
a car-
some.
No, I'm a.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a
Well, then all we need to do.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest.
Fair enough. That topping off.
Naturally.
From the yard or
It hangs
from
on the...
woods,
And how am I
lean
supposed
and
to-
fatty
Damned if
pork,
I know.
Chicken and beef. We have it
Very
all.
well.
Come and see.
This player's talisman.
I actually have a specific one in mind.
Vegetables.
Here at the inn, there's a...
Vegetables. Look.
A cat's paw.
Wow,
I-
aren't they lovely?
I thought so too.
Oh.
Meat, mutton, veal, beef and chicken.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot,
Good men,
onions.
good
All
wives.
that
Come
comes
have a
from where
look.
fresh.
Don't be
Come
shy.
right up.
You'll never see such fine meats.
How am I supposed?
I haven't a clue.
Very well. I'll get looking.
Excellent.
About those other. I'll get look.
Excellent.
Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested in.
All right. But... Now, Take care now.
Asparagus and prunes.
I need something for my husband.
And what's wrong with him?
I'm not even sure. Only he's become such
God be with you. Good luck then.
God's sake.
Master Armourer.
If it's another one of his
No, this is another matter.
What?
Surely you're not afraid?
Pah! Me? Afraid of him?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and...
And so I'm to choose a champion of mine.
Good. So...
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a...
Maybe I'm just doing...
Aye. A regular... I could pay you more. And I'd tailor-make...
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how that...
No. You fight on Zach's side.
Nah, forget it. I won't...
Suit yourself. But my champion will back...
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your...
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know.
All right. I was sent by Cornelius.
I see.
Can you show me how...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well...
Take care.
Is that so? No.
Carrots and
Lean, fatty, normal.
God save you.
I'm here on behalf...
Zach? Don't tell me. It's an... Well, you can tell Zach if you waste another minute...
No, it's not a complaint this time.
Is that so? Well, that's a different...
A duel.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. Zach chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a...
That's naturally, I'll have...
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you...
Very well. We'll have it on...
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along and take care.
Citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zach, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds. And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone, and until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now
It was as easy as falling off a log.
I might have, lad, but not anyway. Come by the ford, all right?
About that copper.
I told you everything
I'll be on my way.
I can't wait. See you later. God save you, Henry.
Lean, fatty, nobles, meats of all kinds.
Come closer, my friends. Marvel at the miraculous items on offer today for a fraction of their true value.
Salami. Come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meat.
I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thank
And will Otter sell you his bit?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now...
I'm glad your trade is going...
Ah!
So, out with it.
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I...
And where can I find...
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No.
Well, that'll do me for now.
See you later.
Are you Rappator?
Pardon me?
No, but I'm hoping to change. It'll only take a moment. I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were in... None. Now tell me...
Of course. That...
So?
No, I give up.
So, are you ready?
I will. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him.
Hey, Goodman.
It's in...
That doesn't narrow it.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave York.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer...
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up, only Sir Jezek...
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the...
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back and take me into...
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky.
It's all the same anyway.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell...
That's not for me to know.
Such as?
Hey, Goodman.
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so...
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman.
I think I've heard it.
Can I ask?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you.
Oh.